$50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Miami Dolphins.
There you go. Watch TV. Go. Watch your TV.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
No spot.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Stop it. Get up. Crazy ass boy.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
You eating your chip? Go watch your Coco. Go watch your Go-Go. Your Coco Melon. Go-Go.
Second and
Get out of here, boy.
They run. This is Scarborough. And he'll get this up only about the 33.
Stop.
Get out. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Play action. It's Wilson. Trying to force it to his tight end Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
And you knew he was in cover.
It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start it.
Well, I swear I keep making that long-ass throw every fucking game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
See, I didn't expect him to do that either.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He finds Corey Davis. And he goes out of bounds just short.
That's what he fucked up at.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Why would you throw that fucking route? You knew he was in two. Like, I hate when I do this.
Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
So stupid.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6 yards left on second down.
Come on. Mike, 45. Let's go. Go. Hey, check Mike, 45. Yeah. Switch up. 45. Mike, 45.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Check. 45's the mic. Go. Hatch.
Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
I'm surprised I didn't fumble, knowing my luck.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Williams now on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go play action with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That's the rookie first-rounder Jalen Phillips who works in to bring him down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Check 55 to Myles. Check 55. Record. Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. It's going to be a long day.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now it's Patterson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson under pressure, and they got to him again. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
51 yards on the punt there, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Here's Gaskin. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Off the option, here's Gaskin. Room to run for Gaskin. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Check 4, check 4. Tight end right, tight end C6. Let's go. After
the interception, here's Wilson. This one left side, caught by Patterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half.
Oh, we gotta have football left.
Your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium. I'm Brandon Gosh.
Shit, sit in this fucking chairs. Ain't supposed to be happening.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Back in the football.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Touchdown. We saw Tua hit on some big ones in his college days to hit Ruggs and Jerry Jeudy.
Wait till the
left arm, pretty underrated in terms of strength. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
All right, let's go.
Terrible defense, that's why you don't use.
Oh yeah, I'm not really
The
too
New
worried
York
about it.
offense taking over for their next possession.
Yeah, you're right.
After the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative. Which
Very
is
terrible.
But you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. It's Scarborough again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
That's why you did not beat me.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
I think we've seen this before.
Boy, terrible defense. That's why. Wait. That's why you won the game. I don't even know what team you are.
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game.
If you're talking about you the Bills, nigga, you won the game because you were cheating the whole game.
Those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Waddle now to return it. Good open field tackling there.
Every time you was in the 3rd and long, you ran to the sideline.
Switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for the next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple.
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh, I was not cheating.
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives.
They'll be taken down.
Bro, it's okay. You weren't cheating. No, you're absolutely correct. I shouldn't say cheating. Cheating. But you're right. No, not cheating. No. You weren't cheating at all. No. I agree. Yes, you're correct. Sorry for saying cheating. You're absolutely correct.
This was 3rd and long.
I mean, I understand.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua. He's going to wind up in air now. His man complete.
Oh, why is that Mosley right there?
But not before he reaches
Nah,
the
I'm
41.
chill.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Tua giving the gasket on the option. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down the first and get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the last.
Better.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets'
Call him a wrong
27-yard
fucking dude,
line.
man.
That one good for
Should've
16
dropped that
as the
nigga back
drive
to the shit.
continues. So 1st and 10. If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. That's
Well, I wanted to go for the pick on that one. Well, someone just told me, don't do it. Don't do it.
and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got Fuller.
Boy.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads out to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
Boy, you better stop singing that Alley-O song over there by my ear, boy. Yo, oh my God, I missed that.
Exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first
Oh, we needed that.
but they're taking
We needed that.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that
We
lead
needed
here in
that
the
blocky
second
locky.
half. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
I need some
What a
passes.
luxury it is to have a kicker you
One
can
more.
depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts
I
on
need
that
one
one as
more.
well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
One more.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Wilson to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give the receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now Scarborough works his way inside the 30 on the pick up of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. Here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff looking right. And
Talking 90.
losing yardage here back at the 21
Fucking corner, bro. That's
2
bullshit.
yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
61. That's box light.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 12.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. 45 to Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 45.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Able to shake him off.
I just throw that fucking route, bro.
Down he
That
goes.
fucking hanging
Emmanuel
out.
Agba. He's the
Straight
one that
hanging
got
out.
home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here.
Come on, Jets.
Squeeze, squeeze, get in there. I-7, let's go. Check to Leo.
him. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a good return here as he takes it up the yard line.
I think I threw a pick.
Too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is
I shouldn't have threw that. I saw the leverage.
Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it
Oh, my God.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there. A quick throw there out to Williams.
Boy.
And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck this nigga didn't click over. He jumped like I. Oh my God. That is so
Extra
terrible.
point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
He said, give it that defense. We was talking about rolling out.
For a touchback.
Oh my God. That is stupid.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return will stop right around the 25. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended.
Get that door
and
low.
let go quickly
Get
enough.
away.
The flag came out as a result.
No. No, sir.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
They're running it. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Hey, boss you. We take it.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Go watch the show.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Hurry up.
It'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Get down.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson, it's caught.
Nana, open the door.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for this week, trying to get some momentum going.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. Wilson on the hook up to Davis. 1st down, Jets. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the
Boy, I was trying to get that streak.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Third and long, it's Wilson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
I keep the quality.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
They've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Dolphins, they move back over 500 now at 6-5, and they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now in the year, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
So this will conclude this video. Catch you guys on the next one of the Jets rebuild.